So it has been a minute since my last video. I apologize for that. It's been a month of a hiatus. But as you might know, we moved out to the countryside, so a lot of stuff that we had to do, a lot of work, etc. I still wanted to give you a quick update on a couple of things that are new. One is one of the most amazing culatas that I received. So I received two new colorways. One is sort of a lighter gray, sort of like an elephant grayish, and of course beautiful texture. So that is number one. And then probably my all-time favorite is this burgundy culata, which of course has the amazing change in texture, etc., but has this like really romantic color. So I'm really looking forward to making stuff from that leather. I just quickly wanted to show you that. What else has been going on? So my friend Dan and I were planning a new show in Berlin. So if you are in Berlin from June 18th to June 21st, drop by, check out my Instagram. You are invited. Let's have a drink, listen to some music, chat, look at products, etc. So on June 18th we will do the vernissage, so the basic opening, I think at 5 p.m. A small party, etc. And then on Sunday we have a small pop-up where I will sell smaller goods like the utility keychain clip, belts, wallets, that kind of stuff. But we'll also have other brands. One of the brands that I'm showcasing today will be there in Berlin as well, having a small pop-up. So all in one room combined basically. Which is going to be fun. So Louis from MAISON ROSE, he'll bring like older stuff, samples, but also newer stuff from the current collection, so you can have a look and buy stuff directly. But then we'll also have Aaron from Armor Inc. there. You might know him as the Dark Tailor on Instagram. So he'll showcase his jewelry and a couple of clothing pieces as well from the new collection. So this will be a fun event, a couple of friends, drinks, good music. So if you are in Berlin, you are invited, come by. Would be cool if you could drop us an email or a quick DM before you come, so that we can plan ahead with drinks, etc. Even spontaneously, you're good to go. So yeah, anyway, today I wanted to talk about MAISON ROSE. I just bought my first piece from him, which is really exciting. So last week I went to his studio, tried on a couple of things. This has been on my list for a while now, and I finally found the time. We went there, had a glass of whiskey, good music, chatted a bit, and I tried on stuff, and I found one of the you'll see. But I quickly wanted to talk about, sorry by the way, the background. I still have to figure things out, like where to film, and this must be really shiny in the background, and the color scheme is a bit weird. It looks a bit orange. So yeah, I still have to figure things out. My new studio is not set up yet, so please give me a couple of weeks, if not months, to figure that out. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to talk about MAISON ROSE because many of you commented or messaged me and asked me, like, do you know any avant-garde or whatever you want to call it, basically, designers like that are more affordable but still have a high quality? And that is really difficult to find, right? You can of course find affordable stuff, but usually it has to lack somewhere, right? But I think like MAISON ROSE like really finds a good fine line with like fair prices, but still everything handmade, locally sourced, etc. So let me give you just a couple of sentences to the brand and why I like it, and then we can look at the piece that I bought with my own money, by the way, right? No sponsoring or other shenanigans, right? So MAISON ROSE started in 2019, so they have been around for 3 years and have been doing like 2 collections per year, so as every regular fashion brand. What I personally really like about MAISON ROSE is, first of all, design-wise, right? You have a very like simplistic, minimalistic design, and really has those like Paul Harden vibes to me, like, or sometimes even like vintage Helmut Lang vibes, which is like a cool combo. So pretty minimalist, but then there's a lot of focus on fabrics. First of all, locally sourced, right? So all fabrics come either from Germany or Tuscany in Italy, and everything is produced in Germany as well. And the buttons, which is one of my favorite details, comes from a small button manufacturer from Bavaria as well, right? So everything is locally sourced, locally made as well, and you can really tell. Like, you see, like when you touch the fabrics, you know, like this is a quality fabric with lots of details. There is love and care put into the pieces, and that's something that I have to have in the stuff that I wear. I want to see a human being like touch that, and yeah, you can definitely tell. I also highly encourage you to check out his Instagram. The photo shoots are pretty good, like his models, like the whole vibe is like really professional. I wish I would be at that level with Skinosh, but yeah, the emotions transferred in those pictures are really good, and I think like the collection is strong as well. You have a couple of like standout pieces, which I bought one, at least in my opinion, that's a standout piece, but then lots of other like basics as well, like just like long sleeves in like really good quality, and that's something that's really difficult to find as well, right? And everything comes in a price that is absolutely more than fair, I would say. So without further ado, this is the bag. High quality bag. Packaging is important. That's a detail I'm always looking at. And yeah, I bought this beautiful. So first of all, the first thing that caught my eye was of course the color, because it's such a like nature inspired color that really goes well in spring, summer, but also in fall, in my opinion. The second thing that really caught my eye was the idea that this is and sort of like an overcoat in summer, but then in winter this can be just a long blazer, right? So you have the versatility there. Beautiful peak lapel, which I always love. If you follow this channel, you know I'm a sucker for peak lapels, and this definitely does not disappoint. Now the fabric is a heavyweight linen, like it's really heavyweight, high quality, you can tell. Louis told me that this fabric is usually used for upholstery, which is a really creative idea to use that for a garment. And you could just see like the finishing and everything is top notch. Of course, a really cool detail as well, like those are not like just regular plastic buttons that you often get from other brands. Those are like genuine buffalo horn buttons that come right from this place, from Bavaria, which is amazing. And yeah, I mean, you could tell like it's a heavy weight piece. I absolutely adore it. Great construction on every end. Right, we're always looking at the shoulders, but then also fully lined. Here you have the Maison Rose logo, if that sucker will focus. Beautiful logo, by the way, the rose, really cool idea, inspired by his grandfather. And yeah, this is my first Maison Rose piece. I actually tried on a couple of things. I instantly fell in love with the Moleskine pants that he had. So it's a 5-pocket Moleskine pants that are relatively slim fit, which I like, but not too slim, which most of you like. The only problem was it didn't fit me because my belly was too big. But hopefully at some point I will be able to get one of those, because especially for that money, I don't know how he does it, to be honest. So I highly encourage you, check out his shop. I'll link it down below. You'll see the prices are fair. The designs are really second to none. And sometimes you have to feel the fabrics and to understand really the quality, because that is difficult to convey on pictures, right? Just the weight of this, you can tell. High quality stuff. And by the way, if you are in Munich or you are visiting Munich, he has a small atelier there. So you can come by, make an appointment, browse through his stuff. He's a really like humble guy. So I would suggest make an appointment, have a glass of whiskey, listen to some jazz, talk, try on stuff. Really good experience. But yeah, enough talking. This is quite the long piece and it is difficult to show. So let me quickly throw this on for you. This is what it looks like when worn. You can see it's sort of like a long coat, but doubles down as a long blazer. I am in love with this color. You can see it's sort of like a mix of green with gray, sort of like an earth tone. Beautiful color. I've paired this with the white Anna Dawson raw hem shirt, as well as CCP long johns and CCP folded derbies. I think it's quite the good look. You have a longer silhouette, but then in summer like a shorter pair of pants, and then derbies, they're quite formal, and then the cap as well, of course. So yeah, this is how this fits. I would say in terms of sizing, go true to size. This is size 52, which suits me perfectly, I think. And I just love the silhouette. Like, I love long blazers. As you know, I am quite long, so I need, or it looks weird having like a short crop thing on me, and this definitely is up my alley. And you can just feel like when you wear it, the quality in fabrics, it feels already like worn in, even though it's brand new. Sort of like pre-washed, but super heavy as well. Deep pockets. And then of course here you have the lovely rose as a logo. The pink lapels are incredible. Fold over the sleeves in summer. You're good to go. You can of course create a high neck as well. Lovely tailored silhouette. So yeah, that has been my review of my new long blazer slash overcoat from Maison Rose. By the way, speaking of prices, this is like $450 I think, which is an absolute steal in my opinion. It's obviously not like ultra cheap, but what you're getting for that money is, I can highly recommend Maison Rose. Again, I'll link his webpage with the shop where you can order directly from right below the like button. I'll also link his Instagram. Give this man a follow. He's a cool guy coming from France. He's like a French guy living in Munich. Really passionate about his stuff. You can tell from the prices it's not about money, right? It's about putting love into clothing, and that's something I want to support, and I think you want to support as well, so do that. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, right? If you did, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.